Today, inshallah, welcome senior 1 to final revision in biology. Today, inshallah, we're going to study how to solve the exam, the final exam, inshallah, the embassy exam. We have here the embassy exam of the last year, 2021, United Arab Emirates. This exam is the same, I think it is the same this year, inshallah. The exam will be the same, but it will be maybe online. It will be online exam, inshallah. We'll solve it together, inshallah, and we will revise more exercise. Let's start the first question. Choose a correct answer. Muscles get energy needed for their contraction and relaxation when running from space after its hydrolysis. Muscles get energy from where? From starch, from glycogen, from mineral salts, or from proteins? What do you think? We get energy. What is the source of energy? Carbohydrates or proteins?
Protein.
Carbohydrates, of course. Type the carbohydrates in these choices. We have starch and glycogen. Which of them in the human body? Starch or glycogen?
Glycogen.
Yeah, of course, it is glycogen. So the correct answer is glycogen. You know that we get energy first from glucose, but if glucose finish, the body start to use glycogen. Okay, so they are the source of energy. The carbohydrates are the main source of energy and the quickest source of energy in the body. Number 2, the number of fatty acids contained in 6 phospholipids molecules. 6 or 12 or 18 or 20. We know the phospholipid molecule, you remember, if you remember, we have 2 fatty acids connected with what? Connected with alcohol, connected with a molecule of alcohol. And we have the third fatty acid replaced by choline group and phosphate group. The third fatty acid is replaced by choline and phosphate group. So we have in every fatty acid in phospholipids, they are complex lipids, have only 2 fatty acids. Each phospholipid molecule contains only 2 fatty acid, 1 fatty acid, 2 fatty acid. And the third fatty acid is replaced by choline group and phosphate group. All of this connected with what? Connected with alcohol. Connected with alcohol. So we have 2 in each phospholipid. We have 2 fatty acids. So the number of fatty acids, is what? In 6 molecules of phospholipids. What do you choose? What do you choose? 1 phospholipid molecule. One phospholipid molecule contain 2 fatty acids. So 6 phospholipid molecules contain what? Force what?
12.
12. Okay. Okay. The next question. A person had accident that lead to many wounds in his body. Which of the following helps to heal his wounds? Vegetable and yogurt, milk and rice, fruits and vegetables, milk and meat, meat and milk. So we are searching for protein or carbohydrates or vitamins. We are searching for what? What helps in renew the damaged tissues in the body? What helps in the growth and renew damaged tissues? Protein or carbohydrates? Proteins, of course. So which of these contain proteins? Vegetables and yogurt, milk and rice, fruits and vegetables, meat and milk. Very good. It contains proteins, and protein function to renew the damaged cells and tissues. Okay. Next, the organelles which most abundant in thyroid gland. Thyroid gland, its function is secretion of thyroxine hormone. Secretion of thyroxine hormone. So what is the organelle in the body, in the cell? Help in secretion or producing hormones and secretion of hormones. Lysosomes, centrosomes, Golgi body, endoplasmic reticulum. What do you think? It receives the hormones produced by ribosomes and send it to a certain place. It is of course is the Golgi body. It is a Golgi body which help in secretion of some hormones. Golgi body make vesicles, make hormones in vesicles. Okay. Next, the organelle that responsible for, طبعا remember, lysosomes have some digestive enzymes. Centrosome help in cell division by producing the spindle fibers. Endoplasmic reticulum help in transporting substances in the cell. So the answer, if you try to cancel this and cancel this and cancel this, you can solve the question by canceling. You can solve the question by canceling. Lysosome have digestive enzymes. It's not found in the thyroid gland. It's found more in white blood cells. Centrosome help in cell division, and the endoplasmic reticulum help in transporting substances in the cell. So it will be Golgi body. By canceling, you can answer some questions. The organelle that responsible for movement of different substances in a specific pathway inside the cell, transporting substances. So it will be Golgi bodies, or endoplasmic reticulum, or mitochondria, or lysosomes. What do you think? Transporting substances like the underground in the cell, canals and the tubules help in transporting substances.
Endoplasmic reticulum.
Of course, very good. Endoplasmic reticulum. Of course, it is endoplasmic reticulum. Remember, endoplasmic reticulum transport substances in the cell, or transport substances from one cell to another, or transport substances from the nucleus to the cytoplasm, and so on. So the endoplasmic reticulum is the transporting canals or tubules in the cell. The endoplasmic reticulum transports substances. Remember, the endoplasmic reticulum in the cell help in transporting substances in the cell, between the cell and the other cells, or between the nucleus and the cytoplasm, and so on. So the endoplasmic reticulum are canals or tubules help in transporting substances in the cell. The next question, which of the following has more pigment in carotene? Carotene pigment. You know the color of carotene is orange. Carotene is a colored orange. It is an orange color. It has an orange color. You can find it in carrot. It's called carotene because it's found a lot in carrot. So they call it carotene. So which of the following has more carotene? Molocheia leaves, orange fruits, cabbage leaves, or potato tuber? What do you think? Which of them has this color?
Orange.
Orange has orange color. You know, the orange has orange color like carrot. So it has carotene pigment. It has carotene pigment. Okay. Okay. Let's move to another question. The tissue that is found in the nucleus or in the muscles of hands. Muscle of hands. Are you moving it by your will or not? Your muscles of hands, you move it by your will. Is it voluntary or involuntary?
Yes.
Yeah, voluntary. Okay. So, is it simple epithelial? The muscles is not epithelial. The epithelial tissue covering the body. Smooth muscle, the smooth muscles can be cancelled because they are involuntary. So the simple epithelial cancelled because we search for muscular muscle, a type of muscle. And we have cardiac muscle, which found in the heart only. So the correct answer will be what? The correct answer,
Skeletal.
skeletal muscles. By canceling and by, you know that the skeletal muscles are voluntary. You move them by your will. Okay? But smooth muscles are involuntary. Cardiac muscles are involuntary also. Question number 8. As you see, the exam is very easy. As you see, the exam is very, very easy. Inshallah, no need to be afraid of the exam. It will be, inshallah, very easy, and you will get the full mark, inshallah. If you study hard and you solve more and more questions and more exams, you will get, it is easy to get the full mark, inshallah. And inshallah, maybe we can take a session before the exam, one day before the exam. If you send me a WhatsApp, inshallah, I can prepare myself. I'll be ready for a session before the exam, one night before the exam, inshallah. Okay?
Inshallah.
The revision, final revision session gift for me. Okay? طيب. The number of chromosomes in a skin is 23 pairs. You know, 23 pairs. Okay? 22 of them is somatic, and the last pair is 6 chromosomes. Okay? The number of somatic chromosomes in sperm. Sperm has what? Sperm has
How? 23.
number. Very good. But we are talking about somatic only. You know, 23 are 22 plus X, maybe 22 plus X, or maybe 22, the sperm may be 22 plus Y. Yes? Okay?
Okay.
2 plus X and maybe 22 plus Y. So 22 is the 6 chromosomes, and X or Y, the 6 chromosome. He asking for the somatic chromosomes. So don't hurry to choose 23. This will be wrong because he's talking about the somatic only. He's talking about somatic only. So the correct answer will be what?
22.
22. So you have to read the question very well, because maybe it is a tricky question. Maybe the question is a tricky. You have to be careful. The correct answer needs some thinking. You have to think carefully before answering the question. Next question. Individual with C capital, C small, L capital genotype. Okay. Which of the following is correct for the number of gametes that probably can be produced? If we want to make gametes from this genotype, C capital, C small, how many possibilities? L capital, L small. If we have here parent and we want to make gametes, G, we take the possibilities, maybe C capital with L capital. And the other possibility is what? C small with L capital. Yes? We have two possibilities. In gametes, we have two possibilities. C capital, L capital, and C small, L capital. Okay? So the question here is asking about what is the probably produced. The number of gametes. How many gametes? Is it 25%, 50%, 75%, 100%?
50.
Of course, 50, because we have two possibilities. So the possibility of each one is 50. This one is 50 and this one is a 50. The possibility of each gamete is 50%. Okay? Okay. Let's move to another question. The result of fertilization ovum that contains 23 plus X. Is it a normal or abnormal ovum? Can you think?
Abnormal.
Abnormal. Because the normal one has 22 plus X. The normal ovum has 22 plus X. Okay? With a sperm that contain 22 plus X, this is a normal or abnormal?
Normal.
Normal. Okay, okay. This sperm is a normal. So we have abnormal. Ovum contain one extra chromosome. Somatic or 6 chromosome? The extra chromosome is somatic or 6?
Somatic.
Somatic. So the result will be what? The result of this fertilization will be 45 plus what? 45 plus what? X. Yes. 45 plus XX. Now you make the result. Now the question is what? This result, 45 plus XX, can be normal female or Downs female or Klinefelter male or Turner's female. Which is the correct? There is extra chromosome in autosomes. Is it Down or Turner? Of course it is a female. Of course it is not a normal. Of course it is not a normal. And not a male. XX is not a male. It is Down. Very good. It is Down, of course. It is Down syndrome female. It is Down syndrome female because it has extra chromosome in the autosomes, not in the sex chromosomes. Okay? Let's move to another question. All the following people can inherit the color blindness gene from the colorblind father, except, remember the colorblind father, if you remember, this is a sex-linked trait. Sex-linked trait means that this trait is carried on X chromosome. Y doesn't carry this. Y doesn't carry this. For example, we have here C. So for example here, X carry the gene, but Y doesn't carry it. So this chromosome can go to a female or a male. This chromosome can go to a female daughter. Can go to a female daughter, okay? Type. The question here, all of the following people can inherit the color blindness gene from the color blind father, except this gene go to what? Go to only son, male sons. صح? This one doesn't carry the gene. This Y doesn't carry the gene. Go to male or go to female? Go to son or go to the daughter?
Female.
This Y. Go to the son or go to the daughter? You will be having 2X here. And we have here X and Y. This one with this one will be a female. This one with this one will be a female. This one with this one will be a male. صح? XY will be a male. So is it a son or a daughter?
Daughter. Daughter.
How? XY son or daughter? A male or a female?
A son.
A son. XY is a son. So Y doesn't carry the gene of blind. Color blindness. Y doesn't carry this gene. So the female grandchildren and the male grandchildren and the daughters can carry the gene from X, this one. But the sons only don't carry because they take the Y chromosome. The sons only don't carry the color blind because they take Y chromosome from the father. They take Y chromosome from the father. Okay, So the correct answer is what? The correct answer is the sun. Is it okay?
Okay.
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 Fine. Let's move to another question. The scientific name of onion is Allium cepa. Allium cepa. Allium cepa. Remember the cat? You remember the cat? Felis domesticus. Remember the name of the cat? Felis domesticus. Felis like alien. Cepa like domesticus. So we have genus and species. Alien for genus and cepa for a species. Okay? So, and the scientific name of garlic is Allium sativum. Allium sativum. So then they are different in what? In allium or in the second part? In the first part or in the second part? They are different in what part? Onion and garlic. Different in first part or second part? In genus or in
Second one.
Second part is genus or species? The second part of the name, genus or species? Or order or class?
Genus.
We know first part with capital letter for genus, and second part with a small letter is a species. So it will be what? Of course, it is a species. Okay? They are different in the second part of the name. Here we have cepa and we have sativa. The second part of the name always for what? Always for species. Always for what? Species, not for genus. Okay? You get it?
Yes.
Next question. The unicellular organisms that has indefinite shape. We have studied the protozoa. If you remember, kingdom Protista, we have protozoa. Paramecium, amoeba, plasmodium, trypanosoma. Which of them has indefinite shape? I can draw it for you like this. You will remember it quickly. I will draw it for you like
Amoeba.
this. Yeah, of course. It has indefinite shape. Very good. It is a amoeba. It has a nucleus and so on. It is amoeba. It is amoeba. It has indefinite shape because it moved by what? It moved by Zidopoda. Moves by Zidopoda. So it has indefinite shape. So it is amoeba. All agree with me. Okay. Next question. Which of the following organisms can reproduce by producing germs? The meaning of germs here is spores. We have studied it by another name. Spores. The meaning of germs is spores. Which of these are produced by spores or by germs?
Fungi.
Fungi and what also?
Plant.
Yeah, fungi and plant. Very good. Fungi and plant, because some plants reproduce by spores. Okay. Very good. Next question. We have here variable questions. Answer the following questions. It's very easy, inshallah. If you know that the power of the objective lens of a light microscope 60 times, and the power of the eyepiece lens equals 20 times, what is the magnification power of this light microscope? What will we do? Plus or multiply?
Multiply.
Multiply 60 plus 60 multiply 20. It will be what? 1000, I think, 200. Is it okay? Is it correct? So the answer is easy. So easy. You can make multiply you will find it. It will be
مستر الصوت بيقطع.
by multiply. Can you solve it, Ruqayya? Can you solve it? What will we do?
مستر تاني كده عشان الصوت كان بيقطع.
We have the magnification power of the objective lens 60 times and the magnification power of the eye lens 20 times. So if we want to calculate the magnification power of the light microscope, what will we do? Summation or multiplication? Can you tell me? Can you solve it? Now, can you solve it? How can we solve it? We can solve it by multiplying the power of the objective lens and the power of the eye lens. It will be 60 by 20. It will be 1,200 times. Okay? Is it easy? Okay. Next question. Explain the appearance of the beard in the man. Who can answer this question? Is it a sex-linked? Is it a sex-influenced? Is it a sex-limited trait? What type of inheritance do we have here? You think? What do you think?
Limited.
Yeah, very good. Sex-limited trait. Very good. Sex-limited trait. Of course. Sex-limited trait. Inherited for only the human. The man, the male only have beard, but the female don't have beard. Okay? Now the second question. The polynucleotide different from polypeptide. This is the long molecule of protein or nucleic acid. The polypeptide make protein or nucleic acid.
Protein.
The polypeptide make protein. Very good. This is for protein. Polypeptide for protein. The protein made of polypeptide. The protein made of polypeptide. Okay, but the polynucleotide is what? Of course, it is a polynucleotide, the nucleic acid DNA or RNA. DNA or RNA or polynucleotides. You remember? They are polynucleotides. The DNA, nucleic acid DNA, and the RNA are polynucleotides. Okay. The next question. The next question. Find the odd word. Find the odd word. Find the odd word in the following. Platypus, hedgehog, bat, whale. What do you think? Which one is the different? Which one is different?
Whale.
What do you think? Whale is a mammal. Bat is a mammal. Platypus is a mammal. But hedgehog is not a mammal. You know that? They are class Mammalia. Whale, bat, and the platypus, class Mammalia. But hedgehog is not class from class Mammalia. primates. They are primates, mammals. But hedgehog from what? From another class. Do you remember the class of hedgehog? Remember the class of the hedgehog? Let's search about it. Search for it. Here we have the platypus is a mammal, class Mammalia. Class Mammalia, we have platypus, okay? And we have bat and we have whale. But the hedgehog is from another class. What class of hedgehog? Primates. They are from primates. Class Mammalia, here we have primates. But where is the hedgehog? The edentates or insect. We have here insectivora. The hedgehog from order, different order, order insectivora. The hedgehog from order insectivora, okay? But the order of whale, the order of whale, Cetaceae, the order of bat, the order of bat, the order of bat. What is the order for the bat? It has a certain order, a special order. The flying Chiroptera, order Chiroptera. So we have bat, whale, and we have also in the question we have bat, whale, hedgehog, and platypus. All of them are mammals. Which of them is different? What do you think? Platypus is different from primates because it is from primates, order primates. Monkey, gorilla, lemur, and man. Platypus from Prototheria, Platypus. Now the answer is Prototheria because here class we have the platypus from a subclass Prototheria, but the other animals from Eutheria. So the correct answer, platypus is different. Platypus is different. Why it is different? Because it is from Prototheria, subclass Prototheria. But the other animals we have from Eutheria, okay? So the correct answer is not hedgehog. The correct answer is platypus. The correct answer is what? Platypus. Why we choose platypus? Because platypus bird from Prototheria, but hedgehog, bat, and whale from Eutheria, subclass Eutheria, okay? Okay, the last question. Monkey, elephant, gorilla, and the human. It is so easy. What do you think?
Elephant.
Of course, elephant. Why elephant? Because elephant is what? Another order. Elephant from another order, Proboscida, order Proboscida. Okay, but the other from primates, the other animals from order primates. So the correct answer here will be elephant because monkey, gorilla, and the human from order primates, but elephant from a Proboscida, another order. Okay, we come to the end of the exam. I think it is so easy. We can solve it, inshallah, and get the full mark. And inshallah, I hope you to solve more and more questions. If you have any difficulty in any question, please send me. Don't hesitate sending me these questions. on WhatsApp I will respond to you quickly inshallah. I promise I will give you inshallah a session before the night of the exam. In the night of the exam inshallah. Thank you for having this great time and interesting time with you. Thank you all, and inshallah we'll meet again inshallah in grade 11 inshallah. Thank you and goodbye.
مستر
Yes.
هو اليونت 4 chapter 2 lesson 2 و chapter 3 المفروض نذاكرهم ازاي؟